NBPNP. Today I am here with another PNP program for Canada Immigration New Brunswick Provincial Nominee Program. In today's video I will cover overview, different streams in NBPNP, eligibility requirements with how to calculate eligibility points, application process and how to apply for NBPNP online. At the end of the video, we will talk about who can get more benefit of NBPNP. So for all that information, stay tuned until end. Hello everyone, welcome back to Canadian Charisma. Here you can get all the help to apply for Canada immigration without any lawyer, agent or consultant, which can save you a lot of money. Without a further delay, let's start today's video. New Brunswick, located on Canada's east coast, along the beautiful Atlantic Ocean. New Brunswick offers a distinct way of life and exciting career opportunities. New Brunswick PNP allows the government of New Brunswick to nominate individuals with the greatest ability to become economically established in New Brunswick. So let's start with the different streams in NBPNP. The first one is New Brunswick Skilled Worker Stream. The New Brunswick Skilled Worker Stream is designed for foreign nationals who possess the skills, education and work experience needed to contribute to New Brunswick economy, who have the full intent to live and work in the province on a permanent basis. The second one is New Brunswick Express Entry Stream. The New Brunswick Express Entry Stream is designed for foreign nationals with the skill, education and work experience to contribute to the New Brunswick economy, who are currently living in New Brunswick and meet the requirements for each stage of Express Entry Stream. So basically this stream is for the people who are already on work permit in New Brunswick or the students who are enrolled in PGWP. So this stream is for basically for those people. The next stream is New Brunswick Business Immigration Stream. The New Brunswick Business Immigration Stream is an economic immigration pathway for experienced entrepreneurs who are ready to establish, operate and actively manage a business while living and settling in New Brunswick permanently. So this stream is for business people. Next one is New Brunswick Strategic Initiative Stream. The New Brunswick Strategic Initiative Stream is for French-speaking workers with the skills, education and work experience to contribute to New Brunswick economy and who are ready to live and work in New Brunswick permanently. The next stream is Atlantic Immigration Pilot Project. The Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program AIPP was developed for New Brunswick employers to hire foreign skilled workers with the skills, education and work experience and recent international graduates to contribute to New Brunswick economy and who want to live and work in New Brunswick permanently. Most of my viewers will fall into these two streams, New Brunswick Skilled Worker Stream and Atlantic Immigration Pilot Projects. In today's video, I will go with in detailed information for New Brunswick Skilled Worker Stream. If you are interested in Atlantic Immigration Program, please leave me a comment. I will make a separate video on that. So let's start with the eligibility criteria. The candidate must meet minimum eligibility requirements for age, language, job offer, work experience and education. The candidate must score a minimum of 60 points in the selection factors to be considered for nomination by PETL. So how to calculate these 60 points I will show you just after reviewing this eligibility criteria. And what is PETL? NBPNP is administered by the Department of Post-Secondary Education, Training and Labour, which is called PETL. PETL is an immigration program that allows the government of New Brunswick to nominate individuals with the greatest ability to become economically established in New Brunswick. So basically PETL is a selection or nomination department. So next eligibility requirement is that the candidate intend to reside in New Brunswick and the candidate received a genuine job offer from New Brunswick. The candidate is qualified for the position, so whatever job offer you get, you should be qualified, certified, or capable to do to perform the tasks for that position. The candidate is offered a competitive wages, so you should getting the wages according to your position. The candidate's employer is willing to support the application. If candidate's occupation is regulated in New Brunswick, the candidate is required to be certified or licensed by the regulatory authority for that occupation. If you are not sure about the regulated occupations in New Brunswick, I will leave the link for this web page in the description below. You can go through this list here and find if your occupation is regulated or not in New Brunswick. Eligibility requirements must be met at the time of registration, application and nomination. So in short, the candidate must score minimum of 60 points to get nominated, need to live and work in New Brunswick, must got a job offer with competitive wages from an employer in New Brunswick who is agreed to support the application, and the eligibility requirements must be met at all the time of application process. So let's start calculating 60 selection points. This is the guide for New Brunswick skilled worker streams. I will leave the link in the description for this website here and you can go there. So first factor is age, and you can get maximum 10 points for age. If you are in between age of 22 to 55, you can get 10 points for that. So I will count 10 points for this. So next is official language. To meet the language requirements, you must submit valid test result from designated testing organization. You must have obtained a minimum score equal to or greater than CLV 4 for English and NCLC 4 for French in all 4 language abilities: reading, writing, listening and speaking. If you get more score, you will get more points. So if you get CLV 4, you will get 4 points for each and you will score 16 points in total. If you have CLV 5 to 6, you can get 20 maximum points, and if you have CLV 7 or more, you can get 24 maximum points for English. So if you count for IELTS test, you can refer this chart here. So CLV 7 means 6 each. CLV 6 means you can look here like 5 in reading, 5.5 in writing, 5.5 in listening and 5.5 in speaking. So you can refer this chart and calculate your points. So I will go with the CLV 7 because 6 is achievable score here. So if I will go with that, so I will calculate plus 24 for language. Suppose you get CLV 7 in 2 of them and CLV 6 in 2 of them, so then you need to calculate 6 plus 5 plus 5 like this. If you gone for French test, you can get another points here, but I will skip that part here. And next factor is education. At a minimum, you must have a Canadian secondary, means high school diploma, or a foreign high school diploma equal to Canadian credential. If you have a foreign education, you will need an educational credential assessment report from a recognized organization which must be less than 5-year-old. If you are not aware about ECA, you can go on my channel and watch these videos which can help you go through whole ECA process. If you have doctorate degree and professional master's degree, you can get 20 points for that. If you have master's or bachelor, you can get 19 points for that. If you have 2-year diploma after your high school, you can get 18 points, 1-year diploma 17 points, and for high school you can get 15 points. So I will go with bachelor degree here and get 19 points for that. So next factor is work experience. You must have at least 1560 hours of paid work over a period of 1 year. It could be with one employer or more, doesn't matter, obtained within Canada and or abroad. Your work must be in a NOC related to your job offer from a New Brunswick employer. So if you have work experience of 1 year, you will get 5 points, 2 years, 8 points, 3 years. Accordingly, you can check here. So I will go with 1 year here. So that will get me 5 points only. If your occupation is in a priority sector like transportation, manufacturing, healthcare, education, business services, then you can get 10 extra points. So I will skip this for now, and then next one is adaptability. So for adaptability, you can get points if you have education from New Brunswick, if you have any family member there, or if you have spouse or common law partner. So I will ignore these all things here and go with employment, because you must have a job offer from New Brunswick employer to get eligible for this program. Your employer has a positive LMIA on which your job offer is based, or your occupation is exempt from needing an LMIA. Your employer interviewed and hired you through a national or international recruitment mission organized by PETL in the 12th month immediately prior to submitting an application, which will get you 8 points. So here we can get 8 more points, and you can score 60 points very easily to be eligible for this program if you have job offer, which is must. So question is how to get the job. I will leave you link for this website in the description. Go on this website, explore this website. You can get all help here how to get a job. You can see here find a job, explore your career. So for employers, like they put jobs here. So this website can help you. Don't get in trap for agents, some agents, because they so sell you that LMIA in too much money, which you don't need to. So if you go here, you can just click on find a job. You can see here like there's a many jobs here and virtual job fairs. If you click on this here, working NB, click on this, and you can say I'm an individual and career decision making. You can click on this, like in which field you need education, training, job search assistant. And if you click on working offices, click on this, go, and you can see many companies here which will help you how to write your resume, how to get a job, how to get ready for interview. So they can help you. These are the authorized agencies, so you can live chat with them, you can call them, you can email them, and you can get all the help from these agencies to get job in New Brunswick. Application process will look like this, like you need to get job offer first, then get PR ready, registration, get invitation to apply for NBPNP, submit the application for PNP program. PETL will make a decision on that and assign you or give you a nominee certificate, and after that you need to submit a full application for permanent residency to IRCC and get your PR. So let's have a look on details of all these steps. Step number 1, offer of employment. You must accept a genuine offer of full-time, non-seasonal, permanent, intermediate employment from a New Brunswick employer who is willing to support you through the NBPNP process, which we already talked about. Step number 2, PR readiness. When applying to NBPNP, you must be PR ready. It means that you meet all the eligibility requirements and sex selection factors and have all the required documents on hand to prepare and submit a complete and correct application to the government of New Brunswick and to the government of Canada. Step number 3, online registration. You must create a candidate profile. You can check the most up-to-date information regarding the status of your application at any time by logging into View My Dashboard. To register for NBPNP, you need to go on this website here. I will leave the link in the description below for this website. Click on register and it will take you to this page where you need to provide first name, last name, email address and create a password and click on register. Once you have successfully created a username, you will receive the message like this. Click on continue and you will automatically be brought to the profile creation stage. Once your registration is complete, you can stop and complete your application anytime by logging in your username and password here. Next, you need to create your profile. To complete a profile, you must provide information in 4 categories: candidate information, citizenship information, family members information, and contact information. You can read this whole data here, like what you need for candidate information, family name, given name, date of birth, read this all, and what you need for citizen, your passport information, your national ID, for family information, and contact information. Once you have completed all necessary fields, click Save to record your information. If all the fields have been completed correctly, you will see the following pop-up notification with success. You will then be asked to review the term and conditions, so click on I agree and choose I want to work in New Brunswick. Then this dialog box will appear and choose here skilled worker with employer support and start your EOI expression profile. To begin the EOI expression process, you must indicate your NB connection, New Brunswick connection. So please note that different stream may have different NB connection requirements but for skilled worker stream you need a job offer in New Brunswick. So this applies to you here. Once you complete that all thing, then you will get another question about whether you are inadmissible to the provincial nominee program. Read these all issues here. If something applies to you, then you are not eligible for NBP program. You need to provide all truthful and correct information, otherwise you can have a refusal due to misrepresentation. After this all process, just click on next. Then you will go to the next portion of EOI process. In this portion of the EOI, you will ask to provide information with respect to your language, education, work experience, and adaptability. We already talked in detail about these all steps. Just read that information and fill that all information in the columns. Once you have completed all that necessary fields, click calculate score to generate your self-assessment score, and you will get score chart like this. This is an example from strategic initiative, but your score will look different according to New Brunswick skilled worker stream. Be sure to complete all required information or you will not advance to the next section. Click next to continue to the validation portion of EOI process. At the validation stage, you will be asked to review the information you provided when creating your user profile. Reviewing the information carefully and correct any error if there is. You can alter contents in your profile by clicking on My Profile on the top banner, then Edit. After that, you make change and click Save, and you will be redirected to your dashboard where you can select Continue to complete your EOI. Once satisfied with the information, click Next to continue to submission portion of the EOI process. Prior to submission, you will ask to review your self-assessment score and to review a candidate declaration. Carefully read the candidate declaration. If you are in agreement with the declaration, click Agree here and then click on Submit to your EOI profile. The following pop-up will appear indicating that your EOI have been successfully completed. So that's how you can complete your EOI profile. Once you click Submit, you will redirect you to your dashboard. From your dashboard, click your notification center to review your next steps. So that's how you will get notification, that like you can see here on read notification. You will have received the following message in your notification center. Click View Attachment to read the letter issued to you by NBPNP. You will see a pop-up which asks if you would like to save or open the document as follow. You can open here or you can save in your computer and read it after. So this is the sample letter, but it is again for strategic initiative pool, but for your that will be for skilled worker stream. So that's how you can submit your EOI profile for NBPNP. Step number 4, invitation to apply. Because you have an offer of employment from a New Brunswick company, you will receive an invitation to apply to the NBPNP. You have up to 45 calendar days from the date of the ITA to submit a complete application by the New Brunswick online system. Step number 5, submission of provincial application to PETL. Once you have submitted your complete application online and paid the processing fee $250, PET will conduct a full review of your application and it will be assessed according to eligibility requirements and selection factors. You will get a notification in your notification center for ITA. To review your ITA, click on View Attachment and again save and open a letter which you got from NBPNP. Read that all information. This is an example for another stream, but your letter will be different. So just read that all information about ITA. Once you have been issued an ITA, your dashboard will be updated to display the following information like this: days remaining to submit application 45. To begin your application, click on New in the Start My Application section here. Continue button is if you just left in between and you wanna come again and complete your application, so you can click on continue that time. But on first time you need to click on New here. In the initial stage, you will be asked to review the information you provided when creating your user profile. Review the information carefully and correct any error if you have there. You will also be asked to provide your intended destination in New Brunswick. Once satisfied with the information, click next to continue. You will be asked to upload the following supporting documents. So this is the list of documents which you need to upload if applicable. So if that applicable to you, legal documents showing the name or date of birth change. So if something changed on your documents, then you need to provide a legal document for that. So applicable, otherwise leave this one. National ID if it's applicable to you, otherwise no. Divorce certificate. So if it is applicable to you, you need to provide, otherwise you need to provide all other documents. To upload your documents, click select files here and then upload the document beneath the name of the document. So each box you will get the name of the required document and just select file and upload the documents from your computer where you already scanned and stored that documents. Any document in PDF format will be accepted and uploaded. Be sure that you are uploading the correct document that the section is asking for. Like this section is asking for birth certificate, you need to provide birth certificate here. So if you need any additional information about that section or about that document, just click on this question mark here and you will get all other additional information. Once all the documents have been uploaded, click next to proceed to the personal history screen. On the personal history screen, what you need to provide this whole information here: address history, your language and your education, personal history, previous immigration applications if it is applicable to you, relatives living in Canada, and previous visits to Canada if it is applicable. So provide that all information in that fields. You will be asked to provide information on number of topics which I showed you already. For each section, click add to insert a new entry and click check box at the bottom of each section. So that's what you need to do. Neglecting to provide all the information required by instructions provided will result in an error message similar to below and you will be unable to proceed with the application. So if you provide just leave anything blank in there, then you cannot proceed. This message will appear there. After this all information, click next to proceed to the spouse or common law partner information section and then you need to provide your spouse and common laws all information here. Complete this section in the same manner as described for the principal applicant above in the profile and application section and then click next to proceed for my family members information or dependent information section. You may state that you have no dependent family member or click add and provide the following information. So you can state that I have no dependent if you have no kids or no dependent, otherwise click on add and provide all that information about your dependent and click save if you have chosen to enter the information for a dependent. This will return you to your list of dependents. If you have more than one dependent, then click on add again, add dependent and provide all other information about that. Once all the dependent have been entered, click next to proceed to the personal net worth section. Then you need to provide all the information about your personal net worth. Click on calculate my personal net worth for that. Once this is completed, click next to proceed to the arranged offer of employment in New Brunswick section. Here you need to provide all the details of your job offer. You will also be asked to upload the following documentation: employer support form, work permit and employment contract. Once you have provided these details, click next to proceed the consent and declaration section. In this section, you will ask to complete and upload the indicated form together with an affidavit for a translation if applicable. So why you need to provide affidavit? If any of your document is not in English or French, you need to get them translated and then you need to provide an affidavit for that. But if your all documents are English or French, then you do not need this affidavit here. Upload these documents using the method described previously. Once the required documents have been uploaded, click next to proceed to the score summary section. You will get a scoreboard like this, but again this is an example from different stream, and you will get written here New Brunswick skilled worker stream. This will provide you with a summary of a score you will receive based on the information provided in your application. Click next to proceed to the fees payment section. Here you need to pay $250 fees for the application processing fees. Carefully read the term and condition and then click on I agree and proceed with payment. A page will load which will state the fees amount owing and present you with the options of paying Visa card or by Interact online option. So you will get options like that. Choose the method of your payment. To pay using a credit card, simply enter the information in the applicable fields and click on Pay with Visa, MC Discover and Amex. To pay with Interact online, click on the link and it will take you to the payment page there. Fill all the information and you can pay accordingly that. Once payment has been successfully completed, click Submit Application button on the resulting screen to complete the application process, and this will take you to your dashboard and your application will get submit for NBPNP certification. Step number 6, Provincial Application Decision from PETL. PETL will advise you of the final decision in the writing and upload that decision to your online profiles dashboard. Step number 7, Submission of Federal Application to IRCC. If you are granted a nomination by PETL, you are required to submit your application for a PR visa directly to IRCC prior to the expiry date indicated on your certificate of nomination. IRCC will assess the application based on Canadian immigration law and make the final decision for granting a PR visa to you. Step number 8, Federal Application Decision from IRCC. If IRCC approves your PR application, you will be issued a PR visa which will enable you to become a PR of Canada. If you receive a PR visa from Canada, you must report your landing to PETL within 30 days of your landing in Canada. There are different guidelines that are specific to NOC 7511 transport truck driver, which comes under New Brunswick skilled worker stream also. If you required any information about this NOC specifically, just leave me a comment below and I will make a separate video for NOC 7511 transport truck drivers. So now we will talk about who can get more benefit from this program. So as I told you, the another stream, New Brunswick Express Entry stream, the individuals who are planning to study in Canada can enroll in a PGWP eligible program at a federal designated post-secondary institute in New Brunswick, which can lead them to a easy PR process in Canada. If someone is already in Canada on open work permit and have completed their study in different province, they can find a job in New Brunswick and they can get EGPR in Canada through New Brunswick Express Entry stream. If you need more information about this program, please leave me a comment and you will get another video about this program. If you have any question, please feel free to leave me a comment below or email me on canadiancharisma@yahoo.com or DM me on Instagram. You can find the link in the description below. I will try to answer you as soon as possible. I will be back with more videos. Till then, stay positive, stay safe. If you like my videos, please hit the like button. It gives me the motivation to bring more information for you guys. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe it and press the bell icon to get notified. Thanks for watching this video.